70 bits. Oh boy.
It's a good album. It's a very good SaGa Arrange album. This one, big recommend. Let me see here. Must do the usual pre-stream things. Reg!
Better get your romancing going on, ladies and gents, as we're going into the frontiers of unlimited power and lots of Scarlet Grace. Nose mug.
Oh, thank you, Reg. Slidante! Thank you for the 28 whole years. Space Hoppercopter, thank you for the 70 bits, oh boy. A poem and a frog race have been redeemed in that order for once. Usually it's the other way around. Alright, throw it over to Stampede.
Hey Stampede, how about a poem?
I'm a storm torrent across a slate gray sea. I rush in bellowed reflections of fast, dark sky over an Edinburgh meadows wet. I bolt white high through snowfall cold. I am lightning in the night. I sprint like fire across a match head and leap across lakes of dream stuff. Over ancient walls, past armies fast as fast is. Faster than quicksilver can fall into the sun. I, bounding, prance unstoppable to you. My all, my everything dream.
That's one of Stampede's favorites, I can tell. Let's see, we've also got a frog race. Let me hit that button and see if it doesn't break everything. Oh, I still have the music on. The music is still playing. There's 2 songs playing at once. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna mute the frog race audio. There we go. There we go. That's how we'll fix that problem. Yeah, weird remix. Get your frog race bets in. We do have the lag switcher gravestone there, which is pretty good. Is the newest build of the frog race. Man, that line was at the bottom of the screen. Don't worry, we'll have to, change the way that the flying text works a little bit. So that it actually, like, moves it into the right area. We'll fix that, and we'll fix it in post, don't worry. Okay, I think that track is over. Play the frog race audio. Everyone's bets are in, it looks like. Best of luck, everyone. Start the frog race! Frog number 1 off to a slight lead. 2 and 4, now in the front. Frog number 2, very slightly, wait a minute. Frog number 4, Scott Steiner has won the frog race. The numbers did not lie this day. Scott Steiner? Yeah, Lag Switcher's dead. Raycat drew a little gravestone and everything for him. He's dead. He was too good, he had to be put down, dude. Alright, pay it out to frog number 4. Scott Steiner fans, you have seized victory this day. 179,000 new yen to the 9 believers in Scott Steiner. Congratulations. We must now return to the actual stream. Let me see here. How do I do this again? I hit this button, and then we're back. Welcome to Blue Square. Turned my game on. There we are. Hi, hello everyone. It is now day 3 of SaGa 2. We're gonna finish this video game today. When last we checked, we were in something the game described as a nasty dungeon. And it is, in fact, what the entire place is called. Even in-game, it is referred to as the Nasty Dungeon. So nasty, apparently, that we loaded our game, and it counted as taking a step, and we're immediately in an encounter. So it's apparently quite nasty. That's alright. Yeah, it happens quite a lot. No, we don't want fire moth meat. There is one piece of meat we do want to consume while we're here. If we can find Catwoman meat, that would be the one, because it'll give us a very useful monster for where we are at right now. Other than that, we're not sweating it too much. We also have access to the Pegasus Magi, which allows us to teleport anywhere else in the game, including right here to the nasty dungeon that we're in. But I suppose before we go anywhere, we should talk about this trash can. Very briefly. There's actually not that much to say about it. Usually this trash can down here at the bottom of your inventory is used, as you'd expect, as a trash can. So if you drag an item down over here, you can throw shit away. You can just toss out an elixir if you want. But in some cases, depending on how many magi you're holding, and we're holding 68 right now, this is the most useful number, 68, for this particular glitch. You just double-click the trash can, and it will count as an item. And depending on how many magi you have, it'll count as a different item every time. When you have specifically 68 magi, it'll count as an agility potion to, like, raise a character's agility. So he's got 42 right now. If we wanted to, we could do it again. Now he's got 45 agility. Now you'd think that you might be able to get away with doing this for free, but there is a cost. At the moment, we have 6 power magi, yeah? Every game took inspiration from this game, yeah. For whatever reason, it costs 1 power magi every time you do this. So we have 6 right now. If I were to do this again, this should have dropped down to 5 power magi. Yeah. I couldn't tell you why exactly that works the way that it works. It's very odd, very mysterious, nobody knows. I mean, I'm sure there's an exact science that's been found out, but for most people, 68 will be the most convenient number. I think 67 gives you a power potion as well if you have a strength character. But we're not gonna bother doing any of that shit. Maybe I'll use it once. Maybe I'll use it once for the culture, but not any more than that. There we go. I'll use exactly one of them. We will exploit it no more than that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does Plock need a bunch of power? Not really. No, I don't think it refreshes after mutating. Crucially, it does not lower the number at the bottom of the screen. That's the big one. Because if that number goes down, you'd be in some big trouble. You would be soft-locked so quick, would not be able to advance whatsoever. Thankfully, that's not the case. So this entire nasty dungeon we're in, the titular nasty dungeon, the whole thing is optional. Yes, you absolutely can soft-lock yourself if you use it too much. Supposedly, the exact number of times that you're able to use the trash can depends on the order in which your characters have magi equipped. I don't know if that's been... I don't know if the science of that's been cracked at all. But for most people, you'll be able to get some free uses out of it if you so desire. And that's good enough, really. Yo, it's a Metal Max Howard. This whole area is optional. We are on a quest for extremely high-level treasure. Got a very dark, dim blue palette, fitting for this dank-ass cave we're in. Unfortunately, we've been ambushed, and this is probably going to happen quite a lot here. We do not have the warning skill on our Esper or on our monster, and so we're just going to get ambushed every so often. We gotta hope that we don't die in the process, I suppose. Is the beepy boopy boy a vehicle? No, we got a robot. That's my robot son. Don't bully him. He's a very good lad. His name is Peepo. Wraith meat? No, I'm good. That is the main character of this story. You don't talk to me or my son ever again. Power potion, body potion. I will give both of these to Lucy. The body potion in particular, it raises HP. She's got 487, which is not a lot. 527 is her new maximum. I'm feeling good about that. Feeling a little bit better. She's still in what I would call the danger zone, though. Yo, Reg!
Fun fact: the US debt as of May 3, 2023 is $31,457,486,656,663.50.
That is not a particularly fun fact. I think you've been misinformed. Thank you for the 100 bits, though. I extracted no fun from this fact, I'm sorry to say. No, it's a Belmont. Yeah, this game lets you choose all 4 of your party members. You get to choose any of them. You can have a team of 4 robots if you want. Four robots is good for a while, but then, like, towards the end, when magic becomes more prevalent, that's when it becomes an issue. But in the early game, 4 robots will steamroll anything. Unfortunately, it'll cost a lot of money. But I suppose we're already at the point of the game where money's no longer a real problem. We're gonna have way too much money, if anything. Dragon armor. Can I use this on anyone? Is it better than the battle armor? It is not. It is, in fact, worse than the battle armor I have purchased. Can I give it to my robot? Is it better than the giant's gear? It is exactly the same. However, you might notice that Peepo's HP is going back up as I re-equip these items. Ah, new way to heal robots just dropped. It's extremely goofy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That might have been an illegal maneuver, I'm not sure. I may have just performed some kind of illegal secret move.
That's good.
No, that's a known thing. Yeah, no, that's definitely a thing. Straight to the slammer. Still have not found the meat that we're looking for. Have not found the correct meat yet. There's one meat in particular we want to consume while we're here. No luck just yet. I'm pretty sure you're correct, Cheese Whiz, but I don't think the resistances are particularly important to me at this exact moment. I will take the even stats. Fire moth meat, give me the right meat. Wait! Lucy's HP went up. This is good. We need that to happen as much as possible. Lucy is currently in some kind of danger zone in, like, the mid-500s, where once we get far enough into the game, and it's not going to take that much longer to get there, we're going to start to get hit for about 500, sometimes more than that, and we want to try and eliminate the chance that she is killed in one shot by these moves, which means, ideally, we're able to get out of that danger zone. We're gonna need her HP to go up a little bit more. The Ogre Axe. It's all Ogre now. We're technically done with the first floor, but let's clear ye old inventory and get my cures back. And then warp back in. Yeah, these are all on Steam. They're on the Switch. The Final Fantasy Legend Collection, or SaGa Collection, whatever the hell they're calling it. It's got all 3 of the Game Boy Saga games, complete with like a functional fast forward that doesn't speed the music up as well, so you could play the games like triple speed. It's very convenient, actually. It's probably the most optimal way to play these nowadays. I do not need the Ogre Axe. Might need some more elixirs, though. Where can I purchase those? Yeah, Judo with a Y in there. Who's got elixirs in this fucking rinky-dink popsicle stand? Probably the other town. Yeah, I'll purchase 1 Judo, please. It's 40% off? Yeah, it's true. I saw somebody posted that in the Discord that they were on sale. I was like, Square Enix was watching my stream! I knew it! Even though the strength weapons are better at using strength than the agility weapons, agility is also accuracy, and thus agility is simply the better stat. I'm sorry to say. Strength is a fucking dump stat. You can ignore it the whole time, you'll be just fine. There's even strength weapons in the game that, for the purpose of damage calculation, assume that you have at least 70 strength while swinging them, even if you don't. So why would I bother building it? You don't have to. Simply put. No, not just one. Excalibur and Gungnir, friend. More HP, you love to see it. Don't try to school me on no SaGa. You gotta trust that this streamer knows what he's talking about. Hey, more HP. Now, ideally, we can get some meat from this thing. That'd be just fantastic. Yep, the game hurt us. It's alright. Didn't need that meat anyway. We will probably try to go out of our way to consume that by the end of this place we're in.
Subscribe to Dino, please, using Twitch Prime.
Hey now! Thank you, Square Enix. Was that illegal shilling? Live on Twitch.television? I can't believe it. Thank you, though. The Fire Moth. The Fire Moth is actually a pretty good monster in its own right because it has warning. If you get yourself a Fire Moth, you'll never actually be ambushed again, which in a place like this would be pretty good. Tilfin! Thank you for the 48 whole years. We're gonna be getting ambushed a lot in here, I have a feeling. It doesn't bode well for the future.
Subscribe to Lucy using Twitch Prime.
Hey now. I'm happy for Lucy though. This is true. But we can't just be shilling everybody. Using my donations. You should subscribe to Lucy though, that's true. Five demons. Samurai bow. One of the greatest weapons in the game, in my opinion. Just point a samurai bow at any stack of enemies and they'll just explode. It's great. I think it's about time we start using our Aegis reflector at the start of every fight. To make ourselves immune to certain bullshit. Reverse psychologist.
Do not subscribe to Dino, please. Please.
I understand the cheeky memes that you're attempting, but that was a genuine don't use my donations for shilling. Like, that was a genuine one. Please do not. Yo, people!
Subscribe to the idea that robots are superior to humans using Twitch Prime.
I'll drink to that. I can drink to that, I agree. More agility, I'll take it. I mean, Peepo's such a good lad. Such a silly little guy. 5 lava worms. 2 fire moths. 3 dragons. 3 young dragons. This is a disaster. Yo, what's up, Chibi? I could do flame, but I bet they're, like, all resistant to flame. I gotta buy a flare book at some point. That's what I gotta do. Pompadour Diamond! Thank you for the 19 whole years. Surprisingly, the fire moth is not resistant to fire. That's very odd. But I'll take it. I mean, as long as we just spend at least one turn using our Aegis Magi, then we should be fine. We should ignore everything that's not, like, a physical attack. And that's well good enough. Plaque!
Marry me with my money.
Tim Follin is my surrogate father. Please don't bully him.
Fire moth meat. More agility, more mana. I will take it. Yeah, we didn't really lose anything there. We just took some physical damage, I guess. That could have been so much worse. The speed potion. Yes. Must become faster. Speedy boy. Fuck. Unexpected attack. 5 Catwomans. Yo, what's up, Skella Harpy? I'm just gonna Samurai Bow the group on the right, because there's 5 of them. Still on the hunt for this particular kind of meat, no luck yet. See if we can get it. Agility up. Alright, another 3 stack. This is the one right here, I can feel it. This is the meat that we want. I got a good feeling about this one. Check this shit out. I lied, I tricked you. We didn't get a goddamn thing, actually. I don't know if I want to do this one. Do I want to do this one? I guess I do, yeah. That sword's gonna be resistant to everything. Gotta hit it physically. It counterattacked. John died. There we go. We're good to go. Oh, now you drop meat. I understand, video game. These monsters are watching the stream. That's the only explanation. Magic potion. Directly into Lucy's bloodstream. There we go. Feeling good about that. Alright. Does this game mess about with the heart system like from the first game? No. No. Nothing you have to worry about. If a character goes down in combat in this game, they'll get right back up after combat. You never have to worry about them running out of hearts or like SaGa Frontier-esque life points. More agility, yes. One step! I'm out of here. See you later. Vulcan Cannon, Cat Claw. The Vulcan's probably not that useful at this point, but I will replace that Cat Claw I just used. Vulcan Cannon's a little outdated by now. What is the most imperative that I kill? Fuck it, Aegis Reflector. So that I don't have to think about it too hard. Wondering if I'll do Dynasty Warriors 3 someday? Yeah, probably. Dynasty Warriors 3 does have the most legendary voice acting of all time. That's worth the price of admission alone, I think. No, the wrong character's gaining HP. 699 though, that's pretty nice. Down to the next floor. This place is like 8 or 9 floors deep, as I recall. It's pretty fucking huge. We're gonna have to take several trips just to clean out our inventory every so often, because we're not gonna have enough room to hold everything. Humans and mutants get stat ups after battle, yes. Monsters can consume the meat that you find after battle, and robots gain stats based on what they are currently equipped with. So every kind of character functions a little bit differently. Even humans and espers, humans and mutants work different in the sense that mutants also have to worry about learning and forgetting moves. Humans are probably the most boring of them from a mechanical standpoint. Which is it imperative that I kill first? Those turtles are almost certainly weak to ice, so I'm gonna shoot the demons and then ice the turtles. No, I just have one of each. I've got one robot, one human, one mutant, one monster. Lost Hypnos, acquired ice. I'm okay with this. Elixir! Laser gun! I do not need the laser gun. Yeah, we got the cover art team. I'm glad you noticed. Use that on Lucy so she gets her cures back. Might use an elixir on Peepo as well so he gets his samurai bows back. Yo, Portia!
With my money.
Spider fact: if you know anything about spiders, you've probably seen the charismatic jumping spider. Jumping spiders are members of the family Celticidae, and do not build webs like most spiders, but rather actively hunt prey using their acute eyesight.
I didn't hear anything, because I saw that Lucy learned how to
Espers
explode.
have all the fun, don't they, Dino?
I'd say that espers are probably the most interesting, mechanically. Thank you for the spider fact. Thank you for the dollar reader. Thank you for the 100 bits, Reg. I would probably say that espers mechanically are the most interesting, because they get the human style stat gain, but also learning spells and shit on top of it. Yeah, finally Pokemon Stadium, Lucy. She just learned how to explode. Let's use this missile. That's not gonna kill anyone, though. No, no. No, no, no. I almost pressed it right away. Yeah, it's not going to work against the lava worm. That's okay. Yeah, we'll be done with this game this stream. We don't have that much more to go. This will be the third and final episode of this video game. I can't believe John Headband is fucking dead. Do have a lot of excess elixirs. There we go. Use one on the monster too, so we get all those uses of our things back. I'll have a good one at work, Skeleharpy. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one. No, no, not Samurai again. There we go. It's gonna take a while to fully harvest all the items from the nasty dungeon. The Dragon Sword, which is a strength weapon, so it's dirt to me. I'm gonna Aegis here, actually. Yeah. It's probably the smart boy thing to do. Those flame spells are not gonna work on those swords over there. Oh, it doesn't work on either of them. They both resist that. We still needed to Aegis first turn. Yeah, slightly less convenient cash pile. Lots of sellables in here because we're not using strength. Does Aegis use MP? Nope. We just have that. We can use it whenever we want, as often as we want. Use it one time, it protects the whole party from a whole lot of things for the rest of the fight. It is fire and forget. The only problem is we have it on our robot, who also has the samurai bow. It's almost too good. Oh no. That was an inconvenient two-step we just did. I wonder if I can get away with just leaving. This game is usually pretty nice to you about running from fights, but let's see. Yeah. Usually this game lets you get away with it. Judo! Finally. Yeah, what would that look like in that treasure chest if I just, like, learned... Did I learn the secrets of judo? Was there some kind of ancient scroll? What are the logistics of finding judo in a treasure chest? It's on the inside of the lid, yeah.
Here you are, Dino, a super special or some sort of legendary power. It raises your strength. What do you mean you're just going to sell it?
Yeah.
I went to hell and back to get that sword, you know. Well, if you're not going to use it, can I have it back?
No, I've already sold it, I'm sorry to tell you. No refunds, I'm sorry. Thank you for the 100 bits, though. Yeah, the later martial arts you get... I mean, they're still a hassle to use at all, but at least they're not unplayably bad. Like punch and kick are. More HP, 588. We're almost out of the danger zone. Yeah, the Dangar zone. We're almost out. We need Lucy to have like 600 HP and then I'll feel a lot better. She's still in that, like, she's still in that no man's land where a strong enough attack will outright kill her in one shot, and we want to avoid that at all costs. I took one step. Still no luck with Catwoman meat. This is the one, I can feel it. Just kidding. I tricked you. It was a fib, a ruse. What's up, Dubstep Paladin? We're in the nasty dungeon at the moment. The nastiest dungeon in the game. Not true, actually. It's probably the second nastiest. The tank cannon! I do want the tank cannon back. Maybe I'll replace the laser gun. Maybe I'll replace the missile gun, because the missile cannon hits everybody. Which is nice, but the tank cannon hits an entire group of dudes. I mean, the missile cannon hits the whole screen for weak damage, is what I should say. Whereas the tank cannon hits one singular stack of enemies very, very hard. The tank cannon is probably the better of the two. So we're gonna switch back. How far into the game is it? We are most of the way through the game. This is a really this is a bad ambush. This is an unfortunate ambush. Okay, they're not getting that much done. Thankfully, the whole place is optional, so you don't have to feel too bad about it. You can just leave. You don't gotta hold shit. Yeah, the tank cannon also blocks attacks. They just tried to get some hits in, it didn't work. Nice. Nicely done. Yeah, shit sucks, hit the bricks. You can just leave. You don't have to participate. Me use an elixir to get those cures back. In hindsight, we could have just bought a cure book. Maybe we'll bring one with us on our next trip. Let's try and finish this floor first. Then we can warp back out, clean out the inventory. Well, we didn't get ambushed. That's a good start. Snowcats have to die ASAP. Okay, that's not gonna work against the turtles. Yeah. Still one of them alive. No. Laser gun, yes. HP go up. The wrong person's HP go up. Missile cannon! The game knows that I just unequipped my missile cannon. They're like, are you sure? We'll give you another one just in case you change your mind. I'm sorry, it's dog shit to me. What if we kill the cat women last, yeah? I'm gonna big brain this. What if we go out of our way to kill them last? That's not remotely how this works. We gotta finesse the cat. Well, we gotta finesse Catwoman meat out of this encounter somehow. It's a VST. Yeah, they're probably still gonna die first. Because we didn't kill those swords there. I don't think the order we kill them in matters anyway, for the purpose of meat gains. Peepo can do Metal Max intercepts with the tank cannon. He doesn't intercept attacks headed for other people, but if he gets attacked while using the tank cannon, he can block those attacks, yes. Answerer's meat, yeah, so the order definitely doesn't matter. That's that science experiment done.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Kyla Wave, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. The shields that shoot. The game is hell-bent on giving me answerer meat. A tent! Tents are very good in this game. Tents are essentially 4 elixirs at once. Gives you all of your weapons' uses back. It'll allow you to stick around in dungeons like this one for quite a bit longer, because you'll just get a full recharge on all your moves. Humans notwithstanding, who have a hard, finite limit of weapon durability, but everyone else has, like, replenishable moves, and the tent will do that. But humans are never that hard to keep equipped with things. Their weapons are usually not super duper expensive. Maybe the later ones. If you wanted to get into the SaGa game, should you play the Game Boy originals or the remakes first?
When I had been done playing this game like 12 runs in a row, I just game-chucked my last save to have infinite weapon durability.
Did you?
Does this game support ray tracing?
Yes.
I only ask because they are going through some tough times and could really do with knowing people are there for them. That would be pretty cool.
Thank you, Nothing Excess. Thank you, Dubstep Paladin. I would say that the Game Boy ones are a good place to start. The Game Boy ones, while they all have very mysterious and nebulous game mechanics, it does feel real good once they start to make sense to you. The DS remakes are a whole different beast, and we'll get to those too, don't worry. If you would prefer something a bit more modern and less of a headache. That is, yeah, you could go either way, is what I'm telling you. Can I recommend something that's more of a headache? Unlimited SaGa? That's probably the biggest headache. We'll get to that one too, don't worry. I think this floor is clear. I think we have looted. I think we've harvested all the loot from this floor. Are these the stairs? I think the stairs are this way. Let me just make sure before I leave. Okay. We've got a mostly full inventory. We need to clear some space. Let's get back to the past, Samurai Jack. Just go to Second Town. Yeah, creative location names. You got First Town, you got Second Town. First Town, Second Town. Not written out like First Town is. 2ND. They're all very good. Just wait till we get to Final Town. Which is just literally called Final Town. It's great. I do not need the missile cannon.
So I have an idea for a game, a Street Fighter RPG with dating sim mechanics. We'll call it Romancing Sagat.
Romancing Sagat. Finally. Finally a good Street Fighter. Judo might actually be a speed go up compared to the Cat Claw. Yeah, okay. It's actually slightly better than the Cat Claw for the purposes of raising my robot's quickness. And all this other shit we can sell pretty much. Yeah. Sell Flame Shield. We're not gonna need to use shields anymore with Lucy. Her defense is good enough, generally. If anything, we're gonna want to pivot to having 3 pieces of equipment with her and not 2. That way she can have a bit more defense going forward. We might do that right now, actually. She's got the Death Book equipped. We might pivot to using 3 pieces of armor here. Hold on. Let me move everything up 1. You'd need a helmet. What helmets am I holding? I do have a giant helm. 52 defense. Dragon helm? Dragon helm is a bit better. There we go. That'll do. Sell this shit. Sell this. Sell this. I don't need another laser gun. I don't even need that Psy Sword. We're about to get a Psy Gun in here somewhere. There should be a Psy Gun. It's much better. With that tent up. Now we've got ample space. I'd like to buy a Cure book, though. Oh, thank God, they just have one here. Unfortunately, there's no way back down through the floors. No fast way back, anyway. But that gives us more opportunities to obtain the Catwoman meat we're after. Oh man, we're in dire straits if Kotaku articles are being posted in my chat room. Let's get back downstairs. We gotta go like 4 floors down. Another Catwoman, another chance at what we're after. I have no idea, Lucky. I think it was Sly Dante. Talking about some head-ass shit that I have no desire to participate in. Oh, they're giving us the encounters we want, at least. We're getting a lot of the encounters we want. We've got none of the meat out of it, though, unfortunately. You will give me what I want, video game. Yes, sir! There we go! That's the Catwoman meat we were after. That allows us to go from dragon to, if my notes are correct, nymph. Yes, indeed. This is good. Lucy lost, explode, and acquired a resistance to petrification. This is good. Oh, yes! So we're gonna hold on to this one for probably a long time. We're gonna hold on to this one until the very end. We're gonna hold on to this. We're gonna hold on to that nymph until the very end of the game. The whirl ability is very good. It is a non-elemental spell that hits the whole screen. It cannot be resisted, nobody is immune to it. And when enemies die to it, they just leave the screen and never come back. It's great. Oh, we got Ort. Alright, hold on. Let me see. Click on Ort. Hold on, gotta pull this up. There we go. Gotta bring this over here. There we go. I mean, we did. We needed the Catwoman meat. Which sounds, that's a horrible sentence in a vacuum. But in the context of this video game, it does make sense. The picture it moved? Yeah, I can just drag it back and forth. It's crazy. Thank you, Sans. I don't know how much context actually helps in hindsight. Yeah, you might be right. Thank you, Zanza. Thank you for the Ort. Thank you for the good Ort. Love the way Zanza draws that raccoon. Unexpected attack. Now we're gonna just run into them all the time, I imagine. Now that we already got the meat that we were after, this is all we're gonna run into. It's just, the game is just gonna taunt us. Lost stone resistance, acquired quake resistance. I'm okay with this. We'll see how far we get as is. We'll use that tent once we really, really have to. At some point, we're going to be running low enough that we want to use the tent to get all our shit back. Is Quake a death spell? I don't think so. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. We're getting a lot of cash money. We're not actually going to have that much of a use for cash money going forward. We're going to have so much money by the time we're out of here, just by virtue of the quantity of shit we're going to be able to sell, that we'll be able to buy all the expensive things and as many of them as we want for the rest of the game. That's how thick the nasty dungeon is with good treasure to find. Unfortunately, the encounter rate is fairly absurd. And crucially, the nymph that we just got has its own cure spell, so we have twice as many heals now. So we might not even need that cure book we bought. That was more of a backup plan in case we couldn't get the nymph that we were after. Fire Moth is a battle mech. Funny you mention battle mechs during this particular episode. Yeah, the shark. This is definitely not a shark. I mean, the game claims that this is a shark. That's a fish-ass fish. Official line on its resume. 3 young D's. 3 cat women. 3 cat womans. Oh no. We're getting attacked every few steps, gamers. Shark fact, sharks are fish. What's the greatest fish? What's your favorite fish? I like the ones with the light bulbs on their head. Those are pretty good. Use another whirl here. The discus fish? I don't think I've ever seen that one. All these other ones I'm familiar with. Not a fishologist. Discourse? Oh, there's no discourse here. We're just discussing fish at the moment. Oh, let me see this fish. Oh, those look neat. They got a nice pattern. Yeah, those look neat. Oh, thank God we didn't get ambushed by this group. We would have got ambushed by 10 entire enemies at once. That would have been a real problem. Does Seaman count as a fish? Probably. Well, they're not strictly fish in Seaman, as I understand it. There's also, like, weird frog stage in that game. Is that correct? I think he's not always fish-shaped. I think there's, like, weird frog-looking ones, too, once you progress enough. It's very odd. Very mysterious game, that one. Yeah, there's progression. Have you ever seen the end of that video game? It's fucked up. More HP for John. Betta fish. Beta fish? Betta fish? There's 2 T's. That one looks neat. What is this crazy shit? Damn, he looks cool. Learning a lot about fish today. I don't know why we're just fucking looking at fish on stream. I don't know why. That's my bad. We somehow pivoted to fish. Fish stream? We'd have to play Legend of the River King to do a fish stream. SaGa bass fishing, also a very solid option. When you have some kind of a fish video game craving, SaGa bass fishing always at the front of the line. A stream that's nothing but fishing minigames. You are a genius, actually. I should write that down. Lucy acquired a second cure. I'm actually gonna swap that one up there so I have more uses. This floor I think we've also done. We can just kind of go straight to the bottom. Oh, I'm in the same boat, Valon. The way I see it, if a video game has a fishing minigame, it's automatically good. I don't make the rules. Crucially, it has to be a fishing minigame. If the main game is fishing, that's not as appealing to me as the fishing minigame. But there are good, straight-up fishing games as well. See, you understand dubstep, Paladin. You get it. There's a 0% chance that a fishing minigame is a negative. It can only be a positive. Breath of Fire 4, Ocarina of Time. Is Peepo the main character? Yes. Now, technically, your main character, you can choose it to be anything. It can be a monster, a human, a mutant, a robot. We happen to go with robot. But you can make the main character whoever you want. The same can be said for the whole party. You get to customize your whole party. You can have any comp you want. You can have 4 robots, 4 monsters, a little bit of everything. It's completely up to you. And that kind of options is what gives this game its replayability. I am going to need to use an elixir because I am out of my AoEs almost. Let me just drink that, and then he should have his shit back. Yeah, there we go. This is a very replayable game by virtue of how many different ways there are to build a team. Because it's not just, like, what 4 character types do you want? It's also, like, what build are you going for? Are you going for a strength build, an agility build, a mana build? A little bit of everything. It's completely up to you. That's what makes this game great to go back to, is the urge to do it a different way. Very mysterious wall action going on here. The Muramasa. The legendary katana, which is a strength weapon, so we're gonna sell it. Metal Max Howard.
Marry me with my money.
How do you get more people into fighting games? The true answer is including a fishing minigame. If
Exactly.
Street Fighter 6 has a fishing minigame, it will be the greatest fighting game of all time.
Guilty Gear Strive has a fishing minigame. Fishing minigame character? There's almost certainly been a fisherman fighting game character by now. Other than, like, Jeffrey McWild, who is a fisherman but doesn't use any fishing attacks. Okina and Last Blade, that's true, yeah. Isabel? I guess that's true, yeah. Doesn't she have, like, a fishing rod move? Yeah. Am I going down here? I think I'm going down here. Unexpected attack. At least it was only one enemy. And it missed anyway. What a jobber! Oh, you taunt me with additional Catwoman meat video game. Yeah, we shouldn't need to eat any more meat until, like, the very, very end of the game. The nymph is pretty good for our needs. The wizard staff! It's wizard time! Wizard staff is actually very good. I think it hits the whole screen. I'm gonna equip that. I believe it hits the entire screen with non-elemental damage. Or maybe it's fire element? I don't remember. The Cell Fix! The Cell Fix is also very useful. The Cell Fix can only be equipped on robots, but it will automatically regenerate their HP every turn by, like, 10%? Which doesn't sound like a lot, but we're gonna need that a little bit later on. We're not going to equip it right now, but we are, in fact, going to need that. That's a mystery tool that will help us in the near future. Yeah, leftovers, exactly. I don't think it works outside of battle, no. It would be nice. Maybe we should try to take steps with it equipped. We got Surprise, which allows us to ambush them, I believe. Surprise, not actually the worst thing. Not the worst thing to have. I'm probably not going to need Flame anymore. We're at the stage of the game where Flame's not going to be that useful anymore, if I'm being honest. We're just going to be able to buy Flare books. I'll keep Surprise, though, because the ability to ambush enemies would be great. We had Flame since the start of the game. I don't think we're really going to need it anymore.
My money.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Thank you. Thank you for the dollary due. Fuck! Yeah, strike first. We get the first turn. Something that's pretty fucked up about SaGas 2 and 3 for the Game Boy is that sometimes bosses have Surprise equipped, and thus you are able to get ambushed by boss fights, and sometimes they'll just get a free turn. I'm sure it'll happen at least once today. But it can happen. And it feels real bad every time it does happen. Is the meat free heals? No. Meat turns your monster into a different monster. There is a very complicated calculation that happens when you do this. I have no desire to get into it at this exact moment, but there are charts. Let me put it that way. The samurai bow, another samurai bow. Are they cute charts? They're a disaster is what they are. But we already have the monster that we're happy with. I'm already pleased with the monster I have, so we're not going to bother with any meat for a while. I'm hoping that by the end of the game we can either get a Kusanagi or a Titania, maybe a Beholder. I'd be okay with getting a Beholder at the end. But we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're still in the nasty dungeon. Have been for over an hour now. It is a very formidable dungeon. Yeah, it's a totally optional place. We're most of the way through it. I need to get my whirls back. We need to use an elixir on Plock so that we can get our whirls back. Please do not beam people. No, please, I beg you. Oh, but what if we get the Tian Long on the first try though, Cheese Whiz? Could you imagine? What if we get it first try though? I'm just gonna use a tent. Fuck it. Just get everybody's everything back. I've still got plenty of space. I'm gonna put the second samurai bow right here. I'm thinking. Replace the laser gun with a second samurai bow. Yeah, fuck it, why not? Is this a banana safe space today? It sure is. You're authorized to banana post. We're no longer in the world. We're no longer in a world where bananas are illegal. We're inside the nasty dungeon where bananas are well within the rules. A stampede poem has been redeemed. The wizard staff does nothing to the cockatrice. Switch back to flame. Hold that thought. Let's run the poem! Throw it over to Stampede.
Hey, Stampede. How about a poem?
It's malleable, my design. Things just bolt on here and there. Real clean, scraped face. A new gasket fitted and tightened and I'm done.
Thank you, Stampede. Unusual Cook, thank you for the raid! How are things? Oh, I gotta unmute the game. There we go. Thank you for the raid, Unusual Cook. Thank you for redeeming the Stampede poem. How did the stream go? How are things? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, wizard staff not paying any dividends. I think we're gonna re-equip the death book that we're holding. At least when the death book works, the entire stack of things that we aimed it at dies. But there should be a flare book in here somewhere, and that'll get us through the rest of the place pretty easily. Let's just put the death book back on. I mean, the only good staff in the game is the healing staff, in my opinion. And we'll get to that, don't you worry. It's gonna be seeing a lot of that healing staff a bit later on. We're not quite there yet. Ice crab meat. You just looked at how meat works, yeah. I didn't feel like going over it at this exact moment, but generally there are two major factors that influence how meat works. A, the level of the monster you defeated and your own current level. B, the group of monster that you're in, A, B, or C. And then C, the exact monster that you have, as opposed to the meat that you're eating.
My money.
We're proud to show the next Tekken 8 fighter, Crazy Bayou Frank. He has a fishing rod that can be cast from any range, and if it
that'd be
connects,
good.
will start a fishing minigame. And if he is successful, the game will end, and the opponent's PC will blue screen.
I mean, we have had fighting game characters. We've had fighting game characters where they just randomly break into, like, a rhythm game during their super. There should be one that breaks into a fishing game. There should be. That should absolutely be a thing. Your level 3 super is you turn your opponent into a fish, and then you try and reel them in. Oh no, Kame's here. I accidentally gave Kame an idea. The good news is we've got plenty of cures. And we still have some elixirs in the bank. We should be able to persevere through the rest of this. The only problem is going to be inventory space, if anything. We might have to toss shit out that we're not going to use. Man, that samurai bow is really good. It's an absolutely absurd weapon. More max HP for John. 866 HP. It's getting silly how much he's got. Vampic sword. The vampire sword. Not really gonna need that. At any point. Kill the eyeballs. Kill the cockatrice. Just fucking do whirl, I don't know. As I yeet them into the sky. Up they go. Oh, Death Book. I owe you my life. I took one step! Sometimes that's all you get, it's just the one step. Alright, we put them to sleep at least. That's good. And then we can just samurai bow the other group. Lucy lost flame acquired mirror. I don't remember what mirror does. I remember it distinctly not being that good. Okay, we got the side gun, which is the most important thing. Finally, Lucy can cast the most important spell, gun. Unlike every other gun in the game, the side gun uses mana for damage calculation, and it hits an entire group of enemies. So it's the best damage, it's the best and most reliable damage she's gonna have, really. We did just get a parasuit. I believe this game has 2 parasuits. We're gonna probably put the first one on Peepo to raise his defense to sky-high, absolutely silly levels. 82 defense. If we get another one, we'll almost certainly put it on, John, yeah. Because he's not doing much. We'll put that first one on Peepo. If we get another parasuit, we'll have to put it on John. Vampic Sword's mana-based, I think that's right. I never used it much, truth be told, but I don't remember it being, like, bad. I just never use it. mercifully, the DS remake actually tells you these damage calculations, so you know which weapon uses which stat. Peepo is not tied to anybody from Frontier, no. That's just, I mean, he's a real L guy, though. He is kind of T260 shaped. Arthur armor. Who has less defense, John or Lucy? Lucy has a shit ton of defense. 59 defense. That means you need the Arthur armor. 53 defense. That feels good. Yeah, the samurai bow's great. I put them both on my robots so that they could actually be, like, reusable. I think the samurai bow is one of the best weapons in the game. It's just absolutely absurd how good this fucking thing is. $733 damage with the samurai bow to the whole group of eyeballs. They're going for petrification, but the robot cannot be petrified. Those fools! Those buffoons! Wow, they all tried to petrify my robot. And yeah, with Lucy's new Psy gun, she's dealing like 500 to a whole stack of enemies. Because it's based on mana, it's actually like... This is a really good weapon. The flare book is still better, but you get more of these than you get flares. Oh no, I'll show the robot again. I can show the art again. I got no problem showing the artwork of this little guy. Look at him go. That's him. He's just a little dude. There he is. Look, that's my son. My boy, my son. Look at my beautiful baby boy. Of course that's gonna be who we choose as the game's hero. When we play the DS one, we'll probably do the exact same thing. Yeah, you get lots of options on how the characters actually look in that game. I think you get 16. Lucy's been petrified. We'll have to fix that with an elixir after the battle. Not a huge deal. Another death book. I've got elixirs to spare. There you go. I think I only have one extra elixir, though. So we'd better stop getting petrified. Or we're gonna have to beat a hasty retreat. Yeah, Book of Death. It just kills the entire stack of enemies you're aiming at. It's pretty useful. Yeah, all the robots very pleasantly round. SaGa robots, like, robots in this series are always, like, the cutest little dudes. Yeah, we may very well do the same thing, Dana. I remember doing the exact same thing, but I remember that the only way I was ever able to kill the thing was by triggering, like, a combo, which accidentally, or which, like, inadvertently causes an insta-kill. I distinctly remember never killing it the normal way. It was always, like, a crit insta-kill that I had to do a combo for. Like, the most unreliable strat possible. Strike first. Feels good. Kronos! Thank you for the 5 whole years. Yo, no problem, Kronos. I'm happy to play this video game. Love this video game. It's one of my absolute favorite RPGs. While truthfully, my heart belongs to Metal SaGa. The SaGa series. Not far behind. Hey, more mana. We still have 588 HP. We're still kind of in the danger zone. Yeah, I mean, as far as, like, Game Boy RPGs go, this is easily, like, very, very top shelf. Metal Max Cross the SaGa, that'd be pretty sick. Could you, okay, so here's the pitch, right? Here's the Metal Max Cross SaGa pitch. You know in SaGa Frontier how you can do, like, combos? Where if you do the right moves in the right order, you do, like, a level 5 combo and they all beat the shit out of each other? It's that, but it's just inexplicably tanks. That's the pitch. Yeah, it would still have sparking and all that. You'd still have sparking. Karate! Wait, I can replace my judo then. Replace judo. 89 agility. 870 hit points. Hot damn. The Sun Sword. I am swiftly running out of room. Throw out the Death Book. I'm almost out of these. Throw out the laser gun, because I already replaced that with something better. We gotta make a little bit of room, because there's still more loot to obtain here. What other Game Boy RPGs have I played? Not that many, truthfully, JCW. I've only played, for the most part, the Final Fantasy Legend games. There were a few other ones that interested me, and I just haven't gotten to them yet, though. Lufia the Legend Returns? I've never played it. Game Boy RPG about monsters being held in rings. You could buy them from stores. This sounds like Pokemon to me. In which case, no, I really haven't. Mage Staff. I think that's the one I was thinking of. I think that's the one that does fire, not wizard. I think Mage is the one. Hyper! The Hyper Cannon! Magi Nation, based on a Canadian card game. That sounds awesome, actually. I believe after this floor, there's only one floor left. We're running into a space issue, and I don't want to go back. I have no desire to go back. So we just gotta... Oh, there's the HP gain that we were looking for. 21 HP. Lucy is over 600. Thank God. Now she probably won't get insta-killed by some particular dangerous attacks coming up. Almost out of the nasty dungeon. A very formidable location. It's taken nearly 90 minutes to get through. But we're almost there. Get me out. Is up the right way? This feels right. I think this is right. A frog race has been redeemed. Let me find the stairs first. Let's find the stairs to the final floor, because I'm pretty sure we're on the second last floor. Find the stairs. Oh, there's a tent. I'm just gonna immediately use that tent. There we go, now everyone's back to full strength. Is Lag Switcher dead? He unfortunately is. The new build of the frog race has a gravestone. Has the Lag Switcher gravestone in the corner. Sorry, he died a hero's death. Yeah, when you get a kill with the whirl move, they just leave. Laser gun? I don't need that laser gun. It's dirt to me. Hopefully this is the stairs that we're headed towards. 4 Nagas, 3 Chimeras. I'm running out of cat claws, even. I didn't think I'd be running low on cat claws today. We might even have to buy another one. You want to ask who made this dungeon, who hurt you? To be fair, the whole place is optional. This is completely voluntary suffering. Okay, we're on the final floor, I'm pretty sure. That calls for a save. That calls for a game save, and that calls for a frog race. Hit the frog race button. Who do you got? Yeah, rest in peace, Lag Switcher up there. What's the prize for all this suffering? All the loot we've been collecting, and all the stat gains along the way. Yeah, pour one out for Lag Switcher. Lag Switcher was truly the best of us. I've got about 20 seconds to get a bet in. You're feeling Grink? The Grink is here, Gravy's here. Scuffle Frogs. You have not money to bet on this scam. Let's see who ends up getting scammed. Start the frog race. Frogs number 1 and 2 off to a slight lead. 3 and 4. Number 3's in the lead. Number 4's in the lead. 2, 3, and 4. It's all pretty even at the end here. Gravy Day wins the frog race. Such a gravy day. Yes, indeed. They completed the race in reverse order. 4, 3, 2, 1. Today is a gravy day, especially for the 13 of you that just won this 207,000 new yen. Congratulations to all the winners. My condolences to all the losers. Back to the nasty dungeon. You feel it was rigged. I mean, you're more than authorized to claim that it's rigged. Every time you lose, you are more than authorized to just say that it's rigged. You slept through the frog race. Don't worry, there'll still be another one today, I'm sure. We still have enough of this left. We still have enough of this game left that there should be time for another frog race. You might notice that we've accomplished nothing except go into the nasty dungeon, and we've been here all stream so far.
Marry me with my money.
Nothing to see here.
A boat devoid of bananas. Thank you for the $1, dude. It's mostly just an inventory space issue. We have to collect the rest of the treasures here, but I don't know if we have enough space to hold it all. So we're gonna have to make some cuts. Klaus, thank you for the 100 bits. That's very kind of you. You're guessing there's no exit spell? No, there is. We could use the Pegasus Magi to just leave. The problem is there's no way back down to this bottom floor except going through the whole joint again. So, I mean, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it this way. We're just gonna clear it out as best we can. If we gotta make a few cuts, it's whatever. I'm still holding an elixir, so we can at least make a little room. I've obtained a rocket. That is actually not good. Throw out... You know what? Throw out the wizard staff, too. That thing's hot dookie garbage. Throw that out. Throw the rocket out. We just gotta make a little bit of room here. Unexpected attack. This is bad. This is very bad. Yeah, these beams, every time we get beamed, that shit's gonna hurt tremendously. John is dead. Get me out. Get me the fuck out, Captain. Alright, we're living. Plock is blind, but Plock is only spellcasting anyway. I don't think blindness affects magic at all in this game. Thinking about them beams, yeah. Okay, now this I can do. This one I can handle. Blindness is the worst thing that can happen to my team in Theatrhythm, like the new one, because my entire
Welcome to
team
the
is
fantasy
physical.
zone. Get ready.
Yo, thank you for the follow, Sharon. How do people know when to eat monster meat in this game? It's mostly a crapshoot unless you're looking at the sacred text. Ooh, a flare book. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me that right now. Oh, yes. There is meat math involved. Now, if you play the DS version, the game will at least conveniently give you some general idea of what the fuck will happen when you consume that meat. The technology was not there on the Game Boy to provide the player with this information, and thus, we've got scientific meat charts that you can peruse instead. Sissy Blade, thank you for the 29 whole years. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you very much. Yo, what's up, Dragon Cat, man? Why don't you have a Chaos Emerald? Where's your Chaos Emerald? I'm gonna give you a Chaos Emerald. Hold on. God damn, these underscores in people's names. Gotta type the... Did I do it? Did I do that right? I was unable to add a VIP. Hold on, let me try that again. Did I do it? Did I do it right? Okay, I think I did it. Ah, perfect. Strike first. I will take this opportunity to flare the entire screen. $650, 900. Yeah, so flare's damage is going to be relative to how much mana the target has. The less they have, the more it does, I would assume. Let's see. Get rid of the rocket. Get rid of the laser gun, too. Let me see here. Yeah, get rid of the laser gun. Is the flare book or the flare skill better? I think the flare book is technically the better one, because it just uses a different damage calculation. But they're, I mean, if you have one or the other, you're good to go regardless. We're gonna use it to clear out this bottom floor as best we can. I've only got 10 flares, so at some point we're gonna have to put that gun back on. But until then, I'm content to just nuke entire screens of things. Yeah, the flare skill, you're only given 5 of them, so the book is also better in that sense. The glass sword! Yes! An incredibly powerful weapon, so strong you can only swing it once. You get one glass sword.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But it's very powerful, and it's very dangerous. The glass sword, I believe it's guaranteed to do, like, at least 1,000 damage. Like, at minimum, you're looking at 1,000 damage. But we'll hold on to that. We'll save that for a rainy day. At least we were able to equip it to someone, so we didn't have to trash anything.
Welcome to the fantasy zone. Get ready.
Aramitha, I might have said that wrong. Thank you for the follow. I'm kind of getting my ass beat at the moment. There we go. Just waiting for Flare to pop. Lucy lost mirror and acquired warning! What? I'm keeping it. No, sir. It's mine now. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. I'll take it. Thank you very much, video game. Oh, oh. We have warning and surprise? I mean, yeah, it's a little late in the day to get that, but hey, we got it. So now we can no longer be ambushed. This is going to be immensely useful going forward, because the farther into this game you get, the more enemies are just able to ambush you. And you need warning to prevent that. Because sometimes you'll just roll the wrong group of enemies and you'll just die on that first turn before you even get to go. Sometimes you just die. And that is just a fact of life when you play SaGa games. There's a reason these games let you save anywhere. And that's because death is never very far away. Much like in real... I mean, sometimes you just roll a bad group of enemies, and you just explode. Sometimes in SaGa Frontier, your spellcaster gets charmed, and then they just vermilion sand your whole team, and it does more than all of their maximum HP all at once. It just happens sometimes. But that's kind of what's great about the SaGa series, is that even if you know what you're doing, and you're trying to play as optimally as possible, sometimes there are still going to be things that are insurmountably difficult that you have to deal with. And no amount of prep time or game knowledge can protect you from that. I know that what I just said sounds like a bad thing, but it's nice to be able to replay a game and still have it be challenging. Oh, we got the nuke bomb! I have space for the nuke bomb. I can put the nuke bomb on. Yeah, there we go. I don't need this ice book anymore. Let me trash the ice book. And then I can use the hyper cannon. Yeah, that'll do. Now here's a fucking setup right here. I've only got 4 flares left. But the flare book. Flare book's done its job. It's gotten us through this bottom floor with minimal hassle. We're very nearly out. John got paralyzed. That's okay. I don't think paralysis sticks around after battle. I think we'll be alright. Get me out. 11 cures left. We're gonna make it, fellas. We got Gungnir, yes! Well, now we have a little bit of a problem, because I want to equip that, too. Now we've got a little bit of a problem. I don't have room for this at the moment. I don't have room for this on anyone. Unless we just use our nuke bomb, because the nuke bomb's not honestly that great. The nuke bomb's not like an item as good as the glass sword, I would say. You could use it to clear an encounter. We'll probably just use it here, actually. Just so we can show it. There's fucking 15 enemies on screen anyway, might as well. The hyper bomb, or the hyper cannon is probably better, because the hyper cannon usually just clears an entire fight for you. Yeah, we'll use our nuke bomb. Fuck it, why not? Give me some room for Gungnir. See how much this does. Rude. John attacks enemies with nuke bomb. Yes, the mushroom cloud. 516 to the toads. Yeah, 516 across the board. It couldn't even kill all the enemies on screen. The nuke bomb is okay. It's not great, it's okay. And John died anyway. But that gives us room for Gungnir. Gungnir is a strength weapon. And we're actually totally fine with this. Because for the purpose of damage calculation, Gungnir assumes that the person wielding it has at least 70 strength. even if we currently have 6 strength, for damage calculation only, we have 70 strength. Which is actually more than the agility we have for the Cat Claw. And on top of that, Gungnir hits an entire group of enemies, and it cannot miss. It is a strength weapon that I'm totally fine with using. It's very good. I should have healed first. Get me out. That's what I'm telling you, Reikichi. Not 60, 70. If you have less than 70 strength, if your strength is anywhere less than 70, when you swing this weapon, it's like, nope, you have 70 strength. It's great. So let's use the Samurai Bow on one group, we'll Gungnir another group. Flare if we have to. Gungnir!
Worry me with my money.
Hit or miss? I guess I never miss, huh?
Oh, it's a dated meme, but it checks out. Samurai Bow did about 800. We'll see how much Gungnir can do if John fucking survives long enough to swing it. There we go, Gungnir. 807 damage to the sorcerer group. We had 6 strength. 6! And we did that much damage. I wouldn't be surprised if John's strength went up at the end of this. Unfortunately, he's dead, so we'll never see. We'll never be able to see it. He fucking died. That's okay. We're well on our way out. So we're gonna hold on to Gungnir until I guess we run out of them. Just gonna keep this. It's actually more useful than the cat claw that we had. Uh-oh, I'm out of flares. Yeah, Alpha Core, this game is, this game can be pretty ruthless sometimes. John's max HP went up. I thought strength would go up. HP went up 943. We are rapidly approaching the maximum HP on one of our characters here. I'm out of flares, so I need to re-equip the SaGa for the time being. I've only got 12 shots left, but that'll be enough. Strike first. If I can strike first, I can pretty much kill everybody before they even get to go. Samurai Bow is going to kill 1 stack. Gungnir will kill another stack. The SaGa should kill the 3rd stack. We have very good crowd control at this point. We're able to kill whole stacks of dudes. Yeah, you see, John's strength went up. Gungnir is a strength weapon that doesn't actually care how much strength you have. The damage will always be good. See? It was nasty like I told you, wasn't it? Make sure that you say yes here. Make sure that you concede that the nasty dungeon is in fact nasty. If you tell them no, they will dump you back about 3 floors and you have to crawl your way back out. Just concede that the nasty dungeon is what it claims to be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, it must have been pretty nasty. I mean, yeah, you can still Pegasus your way out, but you get booted back. Speaking of the Pegasus Magi, we need to use that, like, right now and get to a store so we can sell all this shit. Use Pegasus. Just take me back to a store! Yeah, say no to max out your score on your way back to the Mr. X fight. Do I still have that elixir? I'm too lazy to buy an eye drop. There we go. Too lazy to purchase an eye drop. Now, which of these can we not make use of? Muramasa, garbage. Judo, garbage. Vampix Sword, actually probably okay, but we're gonna sell it anyway. Might not need this gear book, so we're gonna have access to healing stabs, which is gonna be much better. Defend sword, dookie, mage staff, possibly useful, but I'd rather just side gun. The giant's glove, the battle armor, I don't think I can use these, right? I think my shit's already better. We got the Arthur stuff, ninja stuff, yeah, okay. You can't use these either, just to check. So yeah, that armor we don't need either. We'll keep the Selfix. We're gonna need that a little bit later on. Death Book we'll keep. Sun Sword is a strength weapon, I believe. Rockets are hot garbage. Okay. We now have 500,000 gold. we've got over 500,000 gold. It's feeling pretty good. We'll keep the Death Book because in short order we'll run out of psi bullets and we're gonna need some other means of attacking with Lucy, so we'll just Death Book that shit. Teleport back to the nasty dungeon. Wait! See if there's healing staves here. There is indeed. Let's buy a few of these. Tell you what. Give me... let me just equip one of these here. We'll hold on to those hyper bombs. Because we might need that. We teleport back to the nasty dungeon, and then immediately leave the nasty dungeon so that we can get on our merry way to the next part of the game. That took 2 hours to get through the nasty dungeon. That is about as girthy as I remember. It's a very girthy, very, very big dungeon. There we are. Let me get a palette change. Get a palette change ready. Here we go. Strike first. 5 dinosaurs. I am truly blinded by this yellow I've selected. Yeah, we're in Banana World. We're actually in the clouds right now. Lost cure acquired a resistance to petrification. I'll take it. Okay, fair enough. At least we always get to ambush them now. We have surprise and warning at the same time, so... At worst, we just never get ambushed, and at best, we get our own ambushes instead. Oh, we've heard this tune before, haven't we? Yes, we have. What we got in here? Another defend sword! Not gonna need it. Gonna sell that shit once we get to another town. Another first strike. I'm just gonna Gungnir everything I see, really. As far as I'm concerned, John is now a strength character. We've seamlessly transitioned to a strength build. Because Gungnir is much better than the Cat Claw. How did HP go up again? 971? I don't think I've ever gotten this much HP during a run. He might actually max that out. Yeah, he might actually cap it. I don't think I've ever gotten that much. Before, he's just had some really, like, blessed HP luck. Y'all have a good weekend, Dubstep Paladin. There is another stream tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 4-year, I believe, streamiversary. So I'm just gonna play a bunch of my favorite shit that I've streamed in prior streams. That one might run a little long. I don't know how long that stream's gonna be. At least Lucy is also getting HP. I think it's been 4 years. Oh god, it's been quite a while. You ever watch those first VODs? There's some kind of paid actor in the role of Dino on those streams. I don't know who that guy is. He was eventually swapped out for somebody with slightly more charisma. He wasn't getting paid. I think you're right. Oh no. Fish! Yeah, it was a stunt double. We didn't do any stunts on this show, unfortunately. The dragon helm. Maybe Peepo can use that. No, he's already got dragon stuff equipped. Peepo is pretty much already good to go. 82 and 89. We're not gonna be able to get, like, much better than that. Like, maybe we could get slightly higher defense, but 89 agility, that's about as good as that's gonna get. Without being at the cost of defense. I'm trying to keep them both about equally high. That's about as optimal as I can make that. Okay. You could use a robot to refill hyper after 2 uses? No, it actually rounds down. If we equipped the hyper bomb to a robot, he would drop to... It would drop to 1, and then you'd have to restock that 1 hyper every time you used it. But the hyper bomb is very good. It does usually instantly clear an entire screen of enemies. It just, like, ends a fight for you in one shot.
This game is not green enough, so it is not a good game.
This game is not green enough? Watch this! What about now? I bet you feel really dumb right now, Shadrock. Look at how green this game is. Thank you for the 100 bits.
This game just became a very good game.
Thank you for the 200 bits. I don't know why that got me.
Sorry, that green isn't green enough.
That's not green enough. I can't make it any more eye-piercing of a green. I don't want to endanger the eyeballs of my chat room, unfortunately. That's too green. We have to go back. I'm gonna go back to the banana palette. Or hell, we could do it in DOS CGA if you want. That's the most painful palette I have, I think. Damn, the frequency of these encounters.
No.
You continue to taunt me with Catwoman meat. 28? Is that literally the cap? Holy shit, he capped it! I've never capped HP in this game. That's crazy! I've never capped HP in this game before. I've never been bothered to do that. And he just, like, did it on his own during a regular playthrough. What kind of blessed luck is that? I'm gonna go back to the banana palette. There we go. We're in some kind of heavenly area. It should be solid gold. Flare book! Put the flare book back on. Strike first. Frequent ambushes. Bet he still dies. I'm sure he will. The orange creamsicle palette. I did have an orange creamsicle palette, I think, that we did. I think it was, this one? Yeah. That's not that much different than the one we just had. Stick with the banana palette. That's literally what it's called on the list of palettes I have for this emulator. It's literally called GB Banana. I'm no longer certain if this is the correct way. This feels like the right way, I'm not sure. John's strength will continue to grow as he wields Gungnir. I'm out of whirls, which is not ideal, actually. Ah, yes. We've arrived. Save the game. We've been here once before. You might recall Odin from every time we've ever died in this game. Odin is the homie that revives you. He's like, hey, do you want to try that fight again? I see that you got cooked. Would you like to retry that fight? I was waiting for you, people. Do you remember our promise? Fight with me! Tell me, why do we have to fight with you? I will tell you if you can win. Now come! If we beat you, we won't be able to revive anymore, right? We can't do that! Ha ha! You think you can defeat me? Alright. We've got Odin, we've got Sleipnir, we've got 2 Odin crows. Yeah, also the wielder of Gungnir. It's actually possible for him to drop another Gungnir for you. I need to kill the riffraff first. Let me tank cannon the crows, Gungnir, the Haunts, Flare Book. Plock is not going to be able to do a whole lot here. Might be on cure duty, if anything. Ice. Attack with tank, yes. Odin attacks with lightning. Peepo's strong against it, but nobody else is. Yeah, they've all got, like, crazy defense. The Flare Book should pierce that, though. Alright, Flare Book killed everybody. You need to Aegis. You need to Aegis Reflector. We're gonna Healing Staff to heal everybody. We're gonna Flare again. And then we're probably gonna want to... Now, the Healing Staff should heal pretty much everyone. We'll just do more ice. Delicious meat. The Aegis Magi should be helpful here. Healing Staff heals all of your characters at once, relative to A, the caster's mana, and B, the recipient's mana. Lucy got hit with Gungnir for 400 damage. Lucy's just gonna keep flaring. Let's see here. Samurai Bow. Gungnir, Flare. I'm just gonna have Plock use Cure, because only one person is hurt. Odin attacks with lightning, but thanks to the Aegis Reflector, everybody should resist lightning now, so this won't work. There we go, Lucy's back up Gungnir damage. He resists all the physical attacks that we're doing, though. Pretty much Flare's the only thing that can punch through. 37,000 John's strength went up. No Gungnir drop, that'd be pretty good. Then he gives us all the Magi that he was holding. Very well done, Peepo. I've been here too long. My last wish was to fight with the best and greatest warriors ever. Now my wish has been granted. I can't believe it. Oh, I'm so at ease that I feel like I'm with my dear people. Keep in mind, now that I'm leaving, you must go and fight all by yourselves. Farewell. You know Odin Crow meat. He's not kidding. At this point, we are no longer able to retry battles. If you party wipe now, it's a game over. No more revives, no more handouts. Yeah, full-on game over. It's alright. Yo, what's up, Goaty? Oh, we've been fucking around with a lot of different palettes today, Goaty. I mean, I still have Game Boy Green, if you'd prefer that. We've got MS-DOS, CGA. Got a lot of them. But why? I mean, I don't particularly, I'm not, like, a stickler for, oh, it's gotta be the real Game Boy colors, you know? Who cares? I suppose the most accurate would be, like, black and white. But, you know, do what you want, who cares, right? Strike first. A piece of green cardboard in front of one eye. That'd be the real tech. Yeah, I like to fuck around with different palettes. I don't know what to tell you. The alternative is we're looking at green for like 15 total hours, you know? Lucy's mana has gone up. Excellent. How are things, though, Goaty? Have you survived? Have you survived the Chelnov stream? The treadmill Chelnov stream? I went back and I watched that VOD. I literally don't know how you did that. You're actually built different. Some kind of crazy superhuman gold gamer. Alright, we're in the next area. Give me like, what is this one? What is this? Oh, it's like a purple. It's like a purple-gray. We need to save the video game. Apollo is here. Welcome. I was waiting for you for so long. Waiting? Yes. I know you now have 76 Magi, and I have the 77th one right in my hands. Either you or I will get it all. You changed your mind? Well, I don't care. I'm not gonna let you take them. Very well. Come, my man! Yeah, so we gotta fight against a weird bird thing. Was Apollo a bad dude this whole time? He just revealed himself to be one. Up until this point, he's been pretty chill, though. What is the best way to do this? I think I want to Aegis. But even if I do Aegis, he has like a... As I recall, this guy has like a tornado move, which will just pierce through the Aegis. So I guess we're just going to stab him like normal. I only have 4 flares left. This is actually not ideal. So if this motherfucker ain't dead in 4 turns, we're gonna have a problem. Gungnir. Oh no, we're doing so much damage. He'll be dead in 4 turns, easily. Minion did nothing. He passed his turn. He did absolutely nothing. That's true. Even the people in the first, like, area where you meet Apollo, even at that time, they're like, yeah, we don't trust this guy. Minion attacks with lightning. Everyone should resist that because of the Aegis. Yeah. Flare Book. He will not survive a 3rd turn. He will absolutely die this turn. Yeah. Lucy's max HP went up. That's good. Well, I see you're strong. Now let me show you something. What will you do now? Give me the he's got all of our friends with us, is the context here. Is Hana and Taro from Japan land. There's a Lin and Lin's mother. There's a Flora and Leon from Venus's world. Give me the Magi, or forsake them. Oh, you meant to do this from the beginning? Apollo took all 76 Magi. How would you like to live as servants of Apollo, the only god? Wait, you can't use those! It'll ruin the whole world! No. I don't think Apollo gives a shit. The rumor that Guardians made up? Silly. I will become a real god with these Magi. I'll make my own world. And then he just fucks off, I guess. Yeah, he just leaves. We can only wish the world to outlive. Don't lose hope. Dad? But you exploded earlier. You're alive? Of course. Don't give it up yet, Peepo. We still haven't found the last Magi. But then it'll make 78 altogether. It's not true that there are 77 to be the statue of the goddess. Apollo is still missing one. Yeah, he died. He exploded, but he lived. It's fine. We said there were 77 to protect them from abuses. Where's the last one? It's in Final Dungeon! Good. Alright. Dad Street's back, alright. He's back, baby. 700 HP, 70 strength and defense, 80 agility, 60 mana. This motherfucker's got a healing staff, a cure book, a fucking Glock. We're running out of Gungnirs. But that's fine, we're about to get something even better. Yeah, he's very strong dad. He's a very dadly individual. John's strength continues to increase through use of the Gungnir. We really don't even need to build agility anymore. Because by the time Gungnir runs out of uses, we'll have a better strength weapon that does the same thing. You can go to places with the Pegasus Magi. No, we can't, because we already lost it. It works the same as the door. So the door is an item we can buy here that functions as a Pegasus Magi. We can just teleport to wherever. You can go to the central shrine from the pillar in this world. The final dungeon is awfully long. It's better to take tents with you. They work the same as inns. True. We've used a few already. We'll have to buy some tents. We're in the end game. I believe this world is literally called Final World, and this town we're in is called Final Town. There are flare books for sale. First things first. Sell the defense sword, sell the wizard staff, sell the rune axe, sell the dragon helm, the other rune axe. Yeah, we don't need that gun anymore either, because we're just going to be able to use flare books. Hell, we're not even gonna need the death book, because we can just buy flare books. Give me like 3 of them? That'll do. Now, the only crux with Lucy right now is that she has 4 ability slots. Warning, surprise, resistance to weapons, resistance to stone. She's got 4 slots here. She has 3 armor slots. That leaves her with only 1 slot for actually attacking. So we're gonna need to make sure that every time she runs out of flares, we immediately restock them. Because that's all she has. But that should be okay. That shouldn't be a huge problem. I do need another cat claw. Just on the off chance that we somehow need one. I'd like to replenish those. Yeah, we sold the death note. We don't actually need it, really. Now that we have better things. What else do you got? Nothing that I particularly care for. Okay. What kind of armor do you got in this joint? I bet you got some sick, nasty armor in here. Ninja gloves, dragon, healing staff. We got tents. There's a door that would allow us to teleport if we so desire. We probably won't need to, though. We will buy some tents. Buy an extra healing staff just in case. Healing staves will be pretty important. Wait a minute, what was in the bar? We're headed towards Final Dungeon, which ironically is not the actual Final Dungeon. It is the penultimate dungeon in the game. Want one? Yes. The boss monster in Final Dungeon is strong against paralysis, sleep, poison, and even magic of death. That's fine. It's not immune to the flare book, is it? So there's not actually much to do here in Final World, other than Final Town right there, and Final Dungeon here. We have arrived. The walls are faces, and they are animated. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I like it a lot. We can stick with the cat claw here, because there's only one enemy. You know, use the gun. Dad used gun. 200 damage. Okay, he's not that great with the gun. We'll have to use other weapons. Magnum, kinda dookie garbage. We immediately have to equip a new flare book. we gotta stay on top of those. 8 dragons! You ever just roll up on 8 dragons all at once? I'm sure it'll be fine. Dad's got a Vulcan. Thunder. Mow him down. Yes, sir! Oh my god, 7 more dragons! Lol, samurai bow. Lamau, even. Strike first against 4 sorcerers. Not particularly worried about the enemies in here. At this point in the game, we are so well equipped that we can kill anything we find. Karate! Karate might be... I don't probably need that. Unless I put it here on top of the tank. Because we do have 30 samurai bows, right? 30 samurai bows that are replenishable is fine enough. We're probably not going to need the tank on top of it. If we put a second karate here, what does that do for us? 897 hit points, maxed out 99 agility. He cannot get any faster I think that's a fair trade. Another Sun Sword. Not particularly worried about the Sun Sword. The Sun Sword is actually pretty good in SaGa 1, because towards the end of that game you have to go up against some undead boss fights. And if you happen to bring a Sun Sword with you, you can usually just insta-kill them with that. It is otherwise unremarkable, in my opinion. And in this game, I don't know what the fuck it's for. It probably does the same thing, but I can't think of anything that's undead that's in the end of the game, really. Lucy lost a resistance to stone and acquired gaze. I don't recall which gaze that is. It's definitely not stone gaze, or it would have been called that. So it might just be the paralysis one, or maybe blindness. That is an empty room. Joker's trick. Understood. I like that we're just up against robots at this point. There's just robots in here. Yeah, you just make them uncomfortable with eye contact. I think that would be effective, actually. Unfortunately, I cannot rely on the Aegis Magi anymore to protect the party from things. So a lot of this magic we're just gonna have to get hit by. Dad has a cure book and a healing staff. We'll use that. We're gonna have to equip him with another one. You cannot remove the equipment of your temporary party members. If we want to unequip this Magnum and, like, steal it, we cannot. However, you can give them new things in their blank slots. So if we want to give him a second healing staff, and we do want to do this, we totally can. Yeah, I like when games let you steal your teammates' shit as well. SaGa Frontier is the best game in the world for that. Because you can go out of your way, recruit everyone, take all their stuff. Yeah, Shadowrun as well. I still cry every time. Cry every time, just absolutely nuke. Just nuke Jet Boy after he gives me the Nuyen I'm after. Poor guy. There we go, we're living. Yo, what's up, Marooned? It do be real Kawazu hours. We're almost at the end of this. We're coming up on a point where we're finally going to want to eat another monster meat. I've been pretty content with the one that we have here. But there are two enemies in particular that drop the highest level meat in the game, and they are not that far away. So we might have to re-roll those fights a few times in order to get what we want. I pray that it doesn't take too long. The last leg of this game. The last leg of this game almost wholly centers around your ability to hit the whole screen with shit. Got the Arthur armor. Can I replace Peepo's dragon armor? I sure can. 90 defense, 99 agility, 933 hit points. This robot's pretty strong. It's going pretty well. 0 strength, doesn't need it. Scientists have not found a use for the strength stat. If you need strength, just use fucking Gungnir, and it'll just give you 70 strength. Why would I build this myself? I don't even need to. Although, the tragic irony is that Gungnir can't miss. Which also makes agility fairly useless, but it does make your turn arrive faster, I guess. Is the Gungnir thing a bug? No, it's programmed that way. Excalibur is programmed the exact same way. Excalibur is also a strength weapon, and if you swing it with less than 70 strength, the game assumes that you have 70 for the purpose of damage calculation. That is a deliberate choice. Probably to ensure that the player would have a good weapon. You know? Because at this point in the game, you need high damage output to deal with these enemies. Your best offense at this point in the game is just to be able to kill things as fast as possible before they get to attack you. That is a dead end. And so I guess Gungnir and like weapons like it, like Excalibur, I assume that they're just like that on purpose. Just in case you built your characters kind of non-optimally, just to make sure the player has something that's good there. Would I let a mutant use a strength weapon? Probably not. Mutants are very bad at using strength. Unless it's Gungnir or Excalibur. Then I wouldn't mind. Tent. Mutants have tragically bad strength game, yeah. It is very hard to raise their strength, but if you do have one of those weapons that's viable even then... Six chimeras, 5 dragons. I mean, just the sheer quantity of enemies that attack you at this point in the game. It's never like small amounts, it's always these giant stacks of enemies. And if you don't kill them quick, they're going to get 11 turns. You know, there's 11 enemies, they're gonna get attacked 11 times. And the probability of you surviving all of those just gets lower and lower the farther into the game you get, because the enemy's attacks get better. Especially if you run into something like an eyeball that has a beam that does like 400 damage. You don't want all of them to be able to get a turn, so you gotta have ways to kill shit quick. Or you'll just explode. I am almost out of Gungnirs. Yeah, Final Fantasy 1, 9 enemies on one screen. I think that's scripted to happen at least once, right? With, like, the pirates or whatever? I think this is the floor. I think this is the floor with the secret pathway. Yeah. This I remember vividly. Because it's very easy to miss. Cannot carry. Out of room. Cellar drop first. You got it. Let me use a tent. There we go. We got the Excalibur. The Excalibur is quite similar to Gungnir in that its strength is assumed to be 70 regardless of what yours is. It differs from Gungnir in that it has infinite uses. There is a dash there. This is an unlimited use Gungnir. It's quite good. There we go. 783 to the whole stack with Excalibur. Yeah, Excalibur does not hit a single target. It hits the entire stack that you aimed at. Yeah, Gilgamesh would like to know your location. I feel like I missed something. I feel like I missed like a parasuit in there somewhere. I know there's supposed to be another parasuit in this dungeon. I think I missed it. Not a terribly huge deal, though. Because John, even without a parasuit, has ample equipment slots for whatever we want to be able to do at the time. .800 damage. Whose dad is dad? That's technically Peepo's dad in this case. It's the whichever your starting character is. That's whose father it is. Yeah, my robot son. It gets really weird when you choose a monster to be your lead character. Look at all these ambushes we're getting. Having surprise and warning at the same time has been so valuable. Flare should clean up the rest of this. Yeah. Sissy Blade has redeemed a poem. John's strength up, Lucy's mana up. For all intents and purposes, John is now a strength character. We've pivoted to Excalibur. There's something here. Save the game. But before we engage with the creature in front of us, we have to throw it over to Stampede for a quick poem. Let's hear what he has to say.
Hey, Stampede. How about a poem?
It's malleable, my design. Things just bolt on here and there. Real clean, scraped face. A new gasket fitted and tightened and I'm done.
Somehow we've rolled that one twice. I don't know how we rolled that one twice in a row. There's so many poems. It's alright. Stampede always knows what to say, even if it's the same thing as last time. He always knows exactly what is the right thing to say at that moment.
That's good.
Yeah, he just really likes that poem for some unforeseeable reason. Cure. Make sure everybody's healed. Yeah, Dad. There's a Dad here. There's Dad on the team. Let's throw out this Gungnir. We'll throw out the 4 remaining Gungnirs we have. And we'll throw out the tank cannon and the dragon armor just to make some room. We'll go back and sell the Sun Sword, I guess. Make sure we got at least a little bit of space. That's about as close as we can get. Let's go! Strike first, we're up against the War Mech! People that have played Final Fantasy 1 might recognize the War Mech. He's got a 2 on him this time. Yeah, he's here. Bet you didn't expect to see the War Mech today.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, Metal Gear. We don't have to do anything crazy, really. We can just stick with the plan. I got 7 flares left. I guess we'll use these whirls just in case he resists what I'm trying to hit him with. Dad is probably going to be on healing staff duty, but he's a little too fast at the moment. He's probably going to outspeed the machine. So I guess we'll just defend the sword, and then we'll put him on healing duty afterwards. Peepo attacks 600 damage. Block attacks with whirl 500, not bad. War Machine passed its turn. I'm okay with this. I'm not sure why he passed his turn, but I'll take it. Use flare. We did something that put the fear in God in him. Peepo attacks. The healing staff came out too soon. Block attacks with whirl. He attacks with missile! 276 damage to everyone. Not a huge deal. We can just healing staff that back. One more good turn of damage ought to get him. He's still alive. He's still alive. Healing staff is up. War Machine attacks with missile. He does another one. I ain't too afraid of him. Oh no, he's still alive. As a tanky boy. There we go. We got him. 39,000. Strength up. Mana up. He ain't so tough. And we got the last remaining Magi in the game. The Heart Magi. Let's equip that. And from here, we can now proceed directly to the rest of the game. The very, very, very final dungeon is upon us. But first, we're going to need to make some more room. Yeah, we've made some good progress. We're very close to the end of this. Don't need this. Don't need you. Don't need you. What I do need is healing staves. I don't need the flare book at the moment. You need a healing staff. Matter of fact, you're gonna need 2 healing staffs. You can take one. You have one. Dad is 2. Peepo's got the Heart Magi and as much defense as he can hold, but we're gonna need to take a karate off to put the cell fix on, which is gonna slow him down a little bit, but it's gonna give him regenerating HP. We're gonna... Trust me, there's a reason... There's a reason we're doing all of this. It has to be this way. Peepo's a real boy. He's a real boy, finally. There's a method to this madness, yes. Yeah, the War Mech was also in Final Fantasy Legend 1. That's why they painted a 2 on this one. We've opened the door. Apply the Super Game Boy palette. Oh, 5 Pro! Thank you for the 19 whole years. Gotta have the Super Game Boy palette for the end game. We can now finally get into the Central Shrine. Something that we've been tiptoeing around this whole time while traversing between worlds. All those little vines that go from world to world, they were all leading to this shrine in the very center. How would I react if the War Mech dropped meat? I would probably just accept it. I've seen much stranger things happen in a SaGa game. I would just be like, yeah, no, sure, why not? Yeah, boulder meat. Hello, Apollo. He's back. Let me do a double check. Do a real quick, like, double check on things. 2 healing staves. 1 healing staff. That's all we're gonna get with Lucy, but that's gonna have to be enough. You can't really do much other than cure. Dad has 2 staves as well. Okay. That'll have to do. Apollo, stop! Don't use the Magi! Captain, were you alive? Apollo, using the power of Magi is too dangerous. Listen to me, Apollo. Stop it! For me? Huh? Who do you think you're talking to? Besides, it's too late. I already used the Magi. Now wait and see what happens. Then we have to defeat you before that. Hey, we got an ambush on Apollo. So here's the deal. Here's the deal with Apollo. We can hit him as much as we want. We can hit him with whatever the fuck. We can hit him until the cows come home. It's not gonna do a goddamn thing. We can attack him with the Vulcan. He passed his turn. He passed his turn on purpose because he's so full of himself. We're gonna attack him with the Vulcan. Only 88 damage. Ha ha ha! I am perfectly protected with this Aegis. We try to hit him with Thunder, but he's strong against Thunder because of the Aegis that he's hiding behind. None of this damage is doing anything. We're hitting him, and there are in fact numbers appearing. None of them are doing anything. Now I have the mighty power of magic. Yo, what's up, Water Kirby? This is a little bit of a puzzle boss, for lack of a better way to put it. Feel how sharp this Masamune is! Is there a hint to this puzzle? Not really. Didn't we sell that? Yeah, no, technically the Masamune is also a Magi that he has. Here it comes! The boss theme starts playing. Now that the boss music is playing, the fight is about to start properly. And so we're gonna want to pivot to healing stabs. Your cinematic intro? Oh, he's transforming! He transformed? Shall we start now? Apollo attacks with Masamune. 602 damage to Lucy. Alright. Now at this point, we're exclusively on healing staff duty. Everybody that has a healing staff, that's all they're using is the healing staff. We're just gonna sit here and heal. Apollo runs on an exact pattern. Yeah, you can link the art for this. He runs in an exact pattern. He always uses Masamune one turn, and then the next turn he uses Flare on everyone, which does, as you can tell, absurd fucking damage to the whole team. And so we need to be able to heal this back. Absolutely need to be able to heal this back. This is why we left Lucy as slow as we did. There's a reason we made sure that Lucy stayed at 5 speed the entire game, because we need to ensure that we can end a turn with her healing the team. That has all been leading up to this moment. Plok is dead. Plok got hit with Masamune, he just fucking died. That's alright, Plok wasn't doing that much anyway. Yeah, literally the entire game. We've all the speed tanking, Using speed as a dump stat for Lucy, it was solely because I knew this fight was coming. We need to be able to make sure that Lucy goes last every flare turn, or else we will die. God damn, that shit hurts. It's a good thing we brought so many healing stabs. Yo, things are going well, Water Kirby. We're at the end of one of my favorite RPGs ever. We're fighting Apollo, who deems himself a god. We'll see about that. Yo, what's up, Danny? There is gaming happening. The problem is, if any of these flares roll particularly high, we're in some real trouble. Water Kirby, I don't know how to tell you this, but it is no longer the World Cup. But I respect the enthusiasm. How many stabs do I have left? I still have 6 left on Lucy. Wonder how hard people got walled on this one? Yeah. Now we're sitting here doing all this healing, and you might be thinking that we're really not getting anything accomplished. We're not spending any time really dealing damage to Apollo. And that's true. The only person dealing any damage has been Peepo with his samurai bow every turn. And even that is not doing anything. This is a rare, very rare situation where our win condition is not to deplete our opponent's HP. Our objective is merely to survive, which is why we've prepared this much. I only have 1 staff left with Lucy. This could be a problem. What is going on? My body! What is this? Your Magi's not perfect. I have the very last one here. Shh, you, Captain. Apollo attacks with flare again. Stay healed up. It's a good thing, too, because we're fresh out of healing stabs. We brought just enough. Apollo is melting. Oh, Jesus Christ, its eyeball is leaking out. Watch out, he's exploding. Apollo exploded. Our dad covers for Peepo. 300 damage. He protects John as well, 300 more damage. He protects Lucy, 333 damage. Our father has fallen down. He protected the entire team, in sequence from explosions. We got all the Magi back, but at what cost? For those of you keeping score at home, this is the second time our father has died.
Welcome to the fantasy.
Yo, Bergen!
Get ready.
Thank you for the follow. I can't believe our fathers died twice in this game. Most of the time, they don't even die once. Can't we do anything? Magi. Can't we do anything with Magi? Right, let's do it. Hold on, Dad. Our father's telling us not to use the Magi to save him. We can't tell what's gonna happen, though. Ah, so what? Go ahead, Peepo. Use them. Do it. Peepo, we believed and followed you. It's all yours. We're gonna use all the Magi, despite what our father is telling us. I promised Mom to go back home with you, Dad. Now, let's do it. In using all of the Magi, and using all 78 of them, we have brought back the goddess. Who are you? I'm one of the ancient gods. What's happening? Well, oh, don't worry. You don't have to tell me. I can read your mind. I see. Well then, save my dad. Okay, he'll be alright now. Alright, I guess the goddess Isis is like, okay, he'll be fine, don't worry about it. She can parse the code, yeah. Maybe you really are a god. Not really, but it doesn't matter. I've got to do something about this shake. This might really ruin the world. Aren't you a god? Can't you just stop it? No way, not from here. I have to go to the center of the world. It's hard for me to get there all by myself. You! Why don't you come with me? Let's see. I'm too big to move around. Must become into a... There we go. Must become a smaller sprite. Now I'm ready to go. Yes, ma'am. You know, you can be pushy. Alright, let's go. You got it. We're at the end of the game now. The entire world is shaking. That's how it's going to be for the rest of the game, by the way. That's just how that is now. World is shaking. How many flares do I got left? I got a good amount of flares left. I might go buy some more. Might buy some more real quick. Let me see. Do you have the Pegasus? You do have the Pegasus. Let's go back to Final Town real quick. Let's buy some more things. Even if we teleport back to Final Town, by the way, the world is still shaking. You'd better get used to it. It's gonna be like this for the rest of the game. Let's see. I need to reapply. Oh, you still have 13 heals left. This is fine. I will equip the glass sword again. I'll equip the hyper bombs as well. We actually don't need the cat claw anymore, funnily enough. So we're gonna want flare books. I don't need this karate anymore. We'll keep the self-fix on for Peepo. We just need tents and we need flares. That's all we need. If we just have tents and flares, we'll be good to go for the rest of the game. Let's just make sure we have a decent amount of each, like 4 flare books, and then we'll fill the rest of the inventory with tents. While the entire world is crumbling, they have nothing particular to say. You do not have a tent. You have tents. I may buy 1 healing staff. I might buy 1 extra healing staff. Just in case I want to make, like, a last-second adjustment. Alright. Let's get back to that central shrine. Ooh, there we go. Now, where were we? He's still there. Poor guy. Alright, now we're at the very end of the game. We've got one last area to get through. Now this place has a gimmick. You are not allowed to run from any battles here. The game will not allow you to run from fights, ever, in this final dungeon. We could try, it'll say can't run every time. It is not possible. So there's an extra layer of danger to the end of this game. However, we do have Isis with us. We do have the goddess herself. She has 5 flares. She has the heart magi. She's got Masamune as well. And the Aegis, which we can use to, generally protect ourselves pretty well. More strength ups. Yeah, it's just resource draining at the end. Better make sure you brought enough tents. There's a reason you can buy them before you get here. Isis used Masamune, 500 damage. I think that's like fixed damage. And it's like a fixed 500 that ignores defense. It's not bad as long as you're fighting like a single target. Is this Plock's final form? No, not hardly. But we've stuck with this nymph all day. Because it's generally been useful. As soon as we gain access to the 2 monsters in particular that drop the highest level meat in the game, we'll try to soft reset our way to getting the best meat we can. Reg has redeemed a frog race. This will certainly be the last frog race of the day, so if you're gonna go big, now's the time. Yeah, I just killed all the frogs. That's fine. We'll just make more frogs. Lost a gaze, acquired mirror. Not a problem. Two glooms, 2 Garudas, 3 great dragons. What about going small? I mean, you could go small. You go small or stay home. I mean, why go big when you can go home? Honestly. I'd much rather be home. Excalibur, 700 damage, roughly, every time. All the strength gains from swinging Excalibur as well. Okay, save right there. Drop a hot save. I know that the world is crumbling, and we only have so much time before the end of the world, but let's have a little frog race first. Place your bets. This is the last frog race of the day. We're very near the end of the game. Yeah, lag switcher's dead. Got the little gravestone over there in this new build of the frog race. Oh, these bets evened out quite nicely. It's like a clean 25% each. Alright, that's very balanced betting. 26, 23, 26, 25. How did Lag Switcher die? Lag Switcher was just too good. Lag Switcher was never bad. Lag Switcher actually won every race he was in, and that's the problem. We had to remove Lag Switcher. Yeah, run the frog race. Best of luck, everyone. Frog number 1, slight lead. Frog number 4 out in front. Wait a minute. Frog number 4's got a slight lead. Wait a minute. Frog number 1. Leroy wins the frog race. It's obscured by the alert, but he in fact won the frog race. They finished the race in sequential order this time. Pay it out to Leroy. 246,000 new yen to the 20 people that chose Leroy. Thank you, Flapjack, as well for the Prime Gaming. Thank you very much, Flapjack. Congratulations to the winners. Condolences to the losers. May the odds.
Oh my gosh!
May the odds favor you next frog race. Yeah, always rigged. One of these days, we're gonna accidentally pay it out to the wrong frog. Imagine what a disaster that would be. There's gonna be an international incident that day. You're gonna start World War III. ISIS is out of flares. Switch to Aegis. Hydra meat? No thanks. 6 squids! 6 squids stacked on top of each other approach you. How do you respond? Okay, apparently we just kind of shoot them, and that's that. Jesus Christ, 625 damage to John. That probably would have outright killed Lucy then. We need to drop a save here. We need to drop a save. We're at the first of 2 monsters that drop the highest rank meat in the game. Who dares? Kizzy K! And Lord Kizzy K, thank you for the raid. We're at the end of one of my favorite Game Boy RPGs right now. We're currently going to try and defeat this enemy right in front of us, so that we can consume the meat it drops to turn into a strong monster. We're up against 2 Tian Lungs. And if we can get this thing to drop meat, we'll be in very good shape. We're gonna try this. Yeah, thank you for the raid. What were y'all up to? I am out of flares. That's not great. Masamune, then. You know what? Aegis. Aegis Reflector. The game we're playing is always written at the top of the screen, along with what it's for and when it came out. I have only killed one of them, unfortunately. I'm out of worlds. Oh no.
Welcome to the family.
Ocean Trash, thank you for the follow. First try! First try, you say? You know how much time we just saved? We saved like half an hour of soft resetting. Just now. Yeah, we're on that we're on those hacks again. Nymph changed to a ghost. John's strength went up. How good could that ghost possibly be, you might ask? 885 hit points. Almost maxed out stats. All of them. It's a very high level monster, this one. Now, if you just got here in the raid, the world is currently crumbling, and that's why the whole screen is shaking. That's just how that's going to be until the rest of the game. Drop a save? Nah, we'll be fine. We should hyper bomb at least once. Hyper bombs are great because they just clear the entire screen of all the enemies. You hyper bomb and everything's dead. That's it. That's the end of the fight. We're gonna use this hyper bomb here. There we go. John attacks enemies with hyper bomb. And that's it. It just ends the fight. It's over. The hyper is the wave motion cannon. That's a better name for it, I think. That sounds pretty cool. How many hypers do I have? 3. I should drop a save, though. You can technically make it reusable if you give it to a robot, but then they'll only have one rechargeable use, and you have to restock it every time, and that becomes kind of a headache. But you could. You do have that option. And we're not using it for much else. Might as well hyperbomb. Oh, Sleipnir is back. That thing might have good meat if we kill it. I wonder. For whatever reason, I didn't know that Sleipnir came back. I thought for sure there was just one. More HP. I accept your HP gains. I've used my hyper bombs. Put a flare book there, I guess? Nah, we'll be fine with this. Yeah, no meat left after a hyper bomb. You might be right. No, this is not actually timed. I know it looks like the end of the world as we know it, but we're actually cruising. We're in not that much danger, actually. We used the Heart Magi, which I believe is the same as using a tent.
Get ready.
I probably didn't say that right. I'm sorry. Thank you for the follow. Arakar, that's probably it. I don't know. I'm out of flares. We gotta restock the flares, oh no. Oh, we've already done the nasty dungeon. We're good. I'm out of flares. Equip new flares. We have to go through quite a few screens like this, if you haven't noticed. No, flare. Yeah, you missed the Nasty Dungeon. The Nasty Dungeon was the bulk of this stream. It was the first 2 hours of the stream. It takes a long time to get through. At least if you're not running from encounters. I can't believe they survived. There we go. More HP. This is actually very good. This is very fortunate timing for HP gains, because HP is gonna get real important real soon. We're gonna need to use a tent so that Isis can get her flares back. She's been out of flares for a while now. Oh no, Plock tried to absorb the HP from a zombie and he died. I forgot it works in reverse with zombies. That's on me. That's on me. That's my bad. Yo, get the words Nazi Germany out of my chat room, Ridge. What the fuck? Alright, let's use a tent here. There we go. Oh, we need to drop a save. Drop a save here. Now we're up against 4 Fenrirs. Now these can also drop extremely high level meat. But we don't actually want this one, I don't think. There's supposed to be 1 Fenrir. No, you can find a whole stack of them. Oh no, he did tornado! 600 damage to people. 500, 400, nearly 700 damage to Plock. I don't know how he lived. Oh no, more than 1 of them did tornado. That means we're just dead. That means everyone's dead. You see what happens when 2 of them use tornado. That means you just die. Sometimes you just die in this game. Well, hey, now there's only 2 of them. Now, granted, if both of them use tornado, we're still fucked. But as long as one of them doesn't use tornado, we'll be just fine. It's a dangerous game, this one. Yeah, it's a pretty fucked up move because there's no way to actually resist it. Yeah, the Aegis doesn't work either. It'll get through it. It is a non-elemental move. It cannot be protected against. One of them's dead. There we go. That'll do it. I do not want this meat. I'm content. Yo, what's up, Sanatukai? You got here at a good time. You got here at a good time. We gotta save the world. Okay, this is the final screen, so we definitely need to drop a save. Our main objective on this screen is to end up with a monster that will be good for the final boss. That is our main goal here. Neither of these drop meat, unfortunately, so that's not going to cut it. That's a dead end. And it's kind of mazy as well. There's a giant here, but I think giants are A-group monsters, and I don't think we want to eat those. We might run into a Haniwa. I'm not banking on it, but it could happen. Yeah, jittery-ass maze. It's because the entire world is crumbling, and we gotta fix it. So that's just how that's going to be. Yeah, the Haniwa is a rare encounter with an even rarer drop chance for the thing that it's holding. But it is very good if you are that lucky. That is a dead end. One of these might be good to eat. Zanza!
Thank you for providing background noise every day this week as I work on commissions and Artist Alley prep work. Appreciate it.
Oh, no problem. That's why I'm here. Artist Alley, I hope that goes well. I hope you make $1 million billion at Artist Alley. Your art's real good. It's a good thing we did Aegis there. I have two choices. I don't like where this is going. Sappy or funny? Uh-oh. Give me the funny one. Give it... Put me down gently, please. I don't know what's going on. Strength up. Oh, there it is. Yeah! Thank you for the tier 3 for 144 whole years. Goddamn 48 month streak. Oh no. It has been 4 years. Tomorrow is the streamiversary stream. So I'm just gonna play some stuff that I really like. I'm just gonna play some of my favorite games. I don't know how long that stream will be, but it will be tomorrow. That will be the 6th stream in a row. There might not be a stream on Monday, I'm not sure. I might just sleep for all of Monday. Have not found any meat that I really am satisfied with yet. We're gonna drop a save here and see if we can get... There's a few monsters in particular that I'd like to get. I'd be content with a Beholder. I'd be content with a Kusanagi, a Titania. We'll see if we can make any of that happen. But first things first, we need enemies to drop meat in the first place. Pudding meat, that is a slime. That would rank me down to a B instead of a C, but that could be useful also. The Suzaku? What's the Suzaku got? He's got the cutest sprite I ever did see, first and foremost. He's got recover, he's got warning, so he actually recovers over time. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking, let's see what we end up with. That's the cutest little sprite I ever did see. Yeah, a little grinding during the end of the world. It's purely for the sake of trying to get the best meat possible. Like, we're definitely equipped enough with the characters that are not monsters. Giant's meat. Gives me a toadstool. 858. Punch, bash, poison, sleep gas, blind, fatal gas, recover, resistance to paralysis. That's not bad at all, honestly. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Honey was here. I wasn't supposed to run into you. This could be bad. We might just die. We might just explode and die. I guess we'll find out.
Oh my gosh!
So the Haniwa is a rare enemy down here. And he's got Flare, for starters, which is going to kill pretty much everyone. You do have the Heart Magi. We can get back up with that. He's going to attack Isis with Bash. That is not going to kill. Everyone's back alive with the Heart Magi. Haniwa recovers its own HP as well. Haniwa attacks with Bash. He did not bring out his most dangerous attack yet, thankfully. If we see him swing his 7 sword, then we're gonna be in some real trouble. I mean, Flare is dangerous in that it hits everybody, but usually HP is high enough that people don't die. Usually. In this case, people are still dying left and right. Are we outpacing the heal? We'll never know. We'll absolutely never know. We can't seem to bring him down. It's not looking good, gamers. That's a dangerous man right there. Alright, we're dead. Alright, got me. You got me, GG's. That's the kind of danger we're in. So yeah, he's a rare encounter down here. And even rarer is the opportunity to obtain a rare weapon that it's holding. He's got a unique sword called the Seven Sword. It's the strongest weapon in the game by a huge margin. But it requires you to A, beat the Haniwa in the first place, which is difficult, and B, be lucky enough that it actually drops that. It's a tall order. We got a Scarab. What is a Scarab? What do you got? Tusk, Gas, Bash, Stench, Cure, Teleport. Those are okay. Use a Tent. I wouldn't mind getting that sword meat. Wouldn't mind some sword meat right now. That'd be pretty good. No meat for us. A streamer denied sword meat. It heals like 2,500 a round. I remember it's something ridiculous like that, yeah. Good fucking luck. A streamer denied meat drops. You hate to see it. Is that a meat emote? It sure is. Let's try and just kill a C rank monster so that we can stay on C rank. That's going to require us to avoid certain meats if possible. Although both of these would be good. Both of these would be perfectly edible. Does Hyper one-hit kill Haniwa? I don't remember, honestly. We got Seiryu. What do you got, Seiryu? Nail, Tusk, Tie-Up, Lightning, Gas, Whirl. Whirl is okay. Whirl's not bad. The stats are tremendous. That's not too bad. Honestly, it's not bad. Hold on, I'm gonna save. We're gonna save our meat progress because I'm content with this one. But let's keep looking for a little bit. We've run out of enemies in the Central Shrine. We killed them all. There's no more enemies here. There we go. Deadass thought another Haniwa was about to show up. It's gonna shit my ass, dude. Yeah, my favorite monster is probably the Kusanagi, Dana, but both of those are also very good. I like the Kusanagi too much. He's got critical. He can just create his own crits for free. Oh, dude, it's so good. Yeah, Kyo. Kyo from the King of Fighters? He's not in this game. I wish he were. That'd be pretty good. I feel like every video game could be improved with the insertion of Kyo Kusanagi. We got a Titania, that'll do. Titania, that'll do. Yes, sir. It's got 5 flares, it's got 5 erases. Yes, sir, that'll be just fine. I'm just like, which of these do I really want? Like, which monster? This one will do, yeah. 15 erases. We need to use a tent right here. We need to restock flares if applicable. Yeah, restock those flares. Everyone's good to go. You got a healing staff. Fuck it, equip another one. Wait a minute. Maybe I can give you a healing staff. How much defense would that remove? Because defense doesn't really matter in this battle. Most of the final boss's moves ignore defense anyway. So I can absolutely put a healing staff here just for safety. No. Move that up. There we go. Alright, happy with that. Yeah, you don't get to do much with the god tier monsters. Pretty much, you just want to find one that's good enough for this final boss here. See that? That's the security system. Are you ready? This is the central security system of the entire world. I'll get one of them. You go get the other one. This'll be our very last battle. Let's go. The final boss of the game, and we ambushed it. The final boss of the game, Arsenal. He looks so fucking sick, dude.
Let's go.
He looks so goddamn cool. Do I want to use the glass sword on phase 1? Probably not. We probably want to try and speed through the really problem stage as quickly as possible. Titania's got 5 flares, and I don't think it's resistant to these regular spells either. Let's try them. 600 damage just with fire. Dude, Titania's so good. Samurai Bow, 300. Arsenal. Yeah, because we ambushed it. He doesn't get a turn. Excalibur. We destroyed the first cannon. Flare goes down. We can only destroy Arsenal's 4 cannons one at a time. And he'll get to attack with all of them every turn. At least the ones that are still alive. That should bring down Cannon 2. It's repairing Cannons 1 and 2. Cannons 3 and 4 still get to attack. About 100 damage to everyone. Not too big a deal. We'll fix that with a healing staff. Flare book goes down. Peepo healed himself. We're gonna use a healing staff for 1 turn. Let's use these flares. Repairing the first 3 cannons. Cannon 4 is the only one left, so it doesn't do much. Block attacks with flare 700. All 4 cannons are destroyed. Phase 2 of the fight is about to begin. You'll know it when it happens because the music will change. Keep attacking. Arsenal attacks Lucy with the Smasher! The Smasher does a completely random amount of damage. Somewhere between, like, 10 damage to several hundred. It is unaffected by defense. It doesn't matter how much defense you have. Sometimes it'll be very gentle. Sometimes it'll hit very hard. Once we've dealt enough damage, we will enter yet another phase. And we will again know when that happens. Phase 2 is probably the least dangerous of them. Phase 2 is not particularly dangerous. You'll know when we're in immense danger. It'll be very clear. Oh no. Arsenal launches the Smasher. The strongest attack he has. The Smasher will deal anywhere between 99 to 639 damage on every character. It'll roll a random number between 99 and 639. Look at that fucking damage. And it'll do that every turn. From here on out, it's doing that every turn. So you just gotta kill him before he kills you. Yeah, that's why we were staying topped up on purpose. Uh-oh, Lucy's probably dead. 600 to Peepo. Light tap. Lucy's unfortunately dead. Plock survived. Everyone is up. That's alright. We just gotta deal enough damage quickly enough. I'm gonna swing my glass sword. Fuck it. Samurai bow. Attack with flare. Launching the smasher. Again, the glass sword might be enough. 189. Let's go, glass sword. 1,000 damage! That's why we saved that glass sword for a rainy day, baby. That's why you hold on to that shit.
Well done, Turner.
You only get one glass sword in the whole game. You better make it count.
Well done, Turner. Well done, Turner. Well done.
We did it!
Well done, Turner.
Thanks, we did it. Well, what should we... I have to stay here and repair things. You go back to your world. Oh, we will. Isis, who are you, really? This world we made will be old and needs to be repaired once in a long while. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm waiting as Magi until somebody calls me from over 1,000 years of sleep. Then, again, I wait. We won't see you again, then. No, but your descendants might awaken me. Oh, yes, we'll let our children know about you and your Magi. The legend of our goddess, yes. You gotta run updates on the world. We just gotta update the whole thing.
Oh my gosh!
Gotta take the elevator back. We gotta blow this popsicle stand. Oh no, it plays the whole line of dialogue again. It was a misinput. I know, I'm a fool. Mashing too hard. I couldn't have asked for that to go any better. Honestly, that glass sword at the end. Couldn't have asked for that to go any better. Yeah, the Haniwa jump scare. Our father's back! Alright, controller is down. This text cannot be advanced any faster. This plays on its own. Jane's voice told me to stay here and wait for you. Yeah, he's alive. I didn't know that Magi was such a thing. We have a Stampede poem. I feel like I've seen more. I feel like I've seen more than everybody else. Your world isn't that small. I have to go and see it all. Before that, Dad. Oh, yes. I know. Let's go home. There we go. Father and son reunited. Roll credits. For those of you keeping track at home, our father died twice in this game and also revived twice. It's hard to keep that man down. Yeah, now we just go backwards through all the worlds, talk to everybody that we met. Yeah, I love this game a lot. This is easily my favorite Game Boy game. I would say without question this is my favorite Game Boy game. Do they explain his revival? They explain the first, they explain the second one. They do not explain the first one. Yeah, the second one they explain away with Isis casting a magic spell on him, and then she's like, he'll be fine, don't worry about it, let's go save the world. The first revival, they do not explain whatsoever. It's Mask, yeah, you're right. $1990. I wasn't even born yet. I was very soon to be, though. Meanwhile, back at home, just like at the start of the game, we've been awakened by our father. I have to leave now. Again? What is it this time? It's the Lost Ark, people! We gotta go find the Lost Ark. I'm coming with you! Somebody call Harrison Ford! We gotta go find the Ark! Wait a minute! There's our mom. I'm tired of staying home and worrying. Take me with you. The entire family's going on this adventure. There they go. Family adventure time. They all just jump out the window. Ah, what a video game. I love this game so much. And then I think it stays here if we press any buttons. Okay, no, we're back to the title screen. What a video game. This is easily my favorite Game Boy game. Oh, it's so good. One of my favorite RPGs in general, but certainly my favorite Game Boy game. To play us out, let's hear the dulcet tones of Stampede. Let's see what he has to say about what just happened.
I love it!
Hey, Stampede. How about a poem?
When I was a child, there was a cave 2 towns down behind the hills and beyond the cranberry bogs. We walked to it on train tracks and slide the September wet slope to its mouth. It smells dank and earthy. Once inside, we creep in a steady semi-shower of water from the cave roof, where a million wet fingers pierce the darkness above, reaching tendrils of plant life, hidden from the top walker's sight, known only to us. Under.
I've been there. The Nasty Dungeon? Yeah, I've been there. I'm familiar. Alright, gamers, we're gonna have to get the hell up out of here. We've completed our video game. That's the BRB. I meant to go to this one. Here we are.
Thank you.
Gamers, thank you for sticking around for these streams. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for rating, subscribing.
Thank you.
Tomorrow is the streamiversary. I'm gonna play just some of my favorite things.
Thank you.
I will see you there if you are so inclined.
See ya.
Thank you.
Let's see who's on. Duke Donuts is on. Murph is playing Advance Wars.
See ya.
We could raid Murph. Gary's playing Tarkov. Let's raid Duke. I haven't raided Duke in a while. We can raid some Duke. Let's raid Lord Duke. There we go. Throw Scoots. Throw Scoots at Duke Donuts. He's a good dude. Good streamer. Good knower of things. That's a smart lad. That's a big-brained streamer right there. Throw Scoots at him. If you don't have Scoots, throw Rack Attacks at him. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.